So today you're going to be working on a digital lab through a gizmo. I'm sure you guys have probably seen gizmos before in some of your other science classes. So we're going to be doing an acceleration gizmo. It's called Fan Cart Physics. And so first things first, you need to go into Schoology and open up the Unit 2 folder, and you're looking for the assignment 201, Fan Cart Acceleration Gizmo. It's going to be a link that opens up a Google form. And so all of your instructions and everything that you need in order to complete this assignment are going to be given in this Google form. So that's what you're going to do, is get that opened up, and then it's going to ask you to enter in some of your information, including your name and your student ID number, and then it'll take you to, after you've done that on the first screen, it'll take you to the instructions and the questions. I'm going to show you that in just a second. You have the entire class period to complete this assignment, and you are welcome to work together. Because it is a digital lab, sometimes it's easier to work with another person, and that way you can have the simulation open on one of your computer screens and then the questions and the instructions opened on the other. Now, if you do choose to work with somebody else, make sure that you get all the answers copied over before you leave, so that they both of you have that turned in, because everybody does have to turn in their own form. It is homework if you don't finish it in class, so let me go ahead and show you what this is going to look like. When you make your way into Schoology, of course you have the Unit 1 folder for constant velocity, but now you're in this Unit 2 folder for constant acceleration. I do want to point something out before I get to that. I did add an assignment in here called Redo Toy Car RA for those of you that are looking to turn in a redo. I know some of you've emailed it to me, but if you could put it in here and just attach it, that would be a lot easier to have them all in one place. So if that applies to you, I just wanted to point out that I did add that inside the Unit 1 folder. But back to Unit 2, you're looking for this, 201 Fan Cart Acceleration Gizmo. And when you open it, it's just a link. This link is going to open up a Google form, and after you type in your name and ID, this is what is on the very next page. So it's going to tell you to basically log in through ClassLink, my.cfisd.net, because you do have to log in as a student here. Otherwise, it's going to prompt you to pay for it, and obviously you don't need to do that. The district has already paid for it. So there is an icon inside ClassLink that looks just like this that says Explore Learning Gizmos, and you'll find that whenever you log in at my.cfisd.net. You should be able to, once you're on the site, select this physics class, and if you've done that, I did assign it to you. Now, I will say this, if you log in, because I know there were scheduled changes at the beginning of the year, and I'm hoping that they have put all of that into Gizmo, but I can't do it, the district has to do it. So hopefully you're in my physics class, but if you're not, you can still log in this way. In fact, you still have to. But if you get in there and you don't see the physics class, then there's instructions for that too. So if you don't see a physics class after logging in, okay, then you can go directly to this link and it'll open it up, or you can use the little magnifying glass at the top that allows you to search for gizmos and just type in Fan Cart Physics. But again, it should show up, hopefully, if you just go straight here and click on the physics class, it should show that it's been assigned to you. But again, you do have to sign in first regardless. Otherwise, if you open it up just by doing a Google search and you don't log in, it's going to give you a 5-minute trial, and then it's going to expire until you have to buy it. Okay, so please make sure you log in first through ClassLink. Once you're logged in and have launched the gizmo, called Fan Cart Physics, this is what the screen will look like. So this Google form is going to take you through instructions. If I click next, and it says that once you have it up and running, your screen should look the same as the attached image. So it says to step 1, drag fan A onto the cart as shown by the top left red arrow. If I scroll down here, this is what it's talking about. Drag that here. So you're literally clicking and dragging. But there are pictures if you're a visual person. I would still encourage you to read it though, and to just make sure that yours looks like the picture. And then it tells you to run it, click play, and then the data table is going to fill in. There are screenshots throughout this. Let the gizmo run till the car hits the wall, and then you'll see the message below, your cart has hit the wall. And so then it has questions. Okay, so this is where all of your instructions and all of your questions are. And so you need to complete this. I know when you log into Gizmo, there's like a set of questions that Gizmo writes. That's not what you're doing. You can ignore those. Okay, so don't worry about whatever questions are underneath the simulation. The questions you're answering are all included inside of this Google form. Okay, so that is what you're working on during class today. You have the entire class period to work on it. Again, it may be helpful for you to work with a partner. If so, then make sure that you get it copied over. And if you have questions as you're working, please let me know.